empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan.
Hello everybody folks then, and a good afternoon to you all folks, and welcome back aboard once again everybody folks to Realltom Football. My name is Tom and I'm going to bring you the Watch of Today episode everybody for Newcastle, who are up against Spurs live in the Premier League. If you do not want to stream on the replay, please do make sure that you are leaving a like and hitting that subscribe button if you are new. And thank you very much to everybody who has joined us here today folks for this 1:30 kickoff, folks, in the Premier League. So kickoff for this one is a little bit earlier than usual, half an hour earlier to be exact. Kickoff today, a little bit different. Your kickoff for this one is at 1:30. So yes, everything is half an hour earlier today. That's probably why everybody's thinking, oh, why is Tom live for half an hour earlier? Probably why people are probably not in yet, you know. I get it, you know. I get it. We're live half an hour earlier than usual on a Sunday, you know. So you're all a bit like, well, it's not 1:45 yet. Well, at 1:45 we'll be 15 minutes into the match. But no, listen, yeah, we are half an hour earlier today. That is due to the Manchester United v Liverpool game being scheduled at 4 o'clock. Package C for the kickoff times on a Sunday has been selected for this one. Package A, of course, is the standard one, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4:30, 7 o'clock. Package B is the 3:30 and is the 1 o'clock and 3:30. Today we are following package C with the 1:30 and 4 o'clock kickoff time. So yeah, that's why we are earlier. But yeah. Big game, though, nevertheless. Newcastle, obviously, the last two meetings between these, well, yeah, the last two meetings between these two have been really fun. Obviously, there was a 6-1 and I think a 3 or 4-0 last time. We will have a closer delve into those stats in a couple of minutes. I'm just going to let people settle in, though. You know, say hello in the chat. And yeah, hopefully we get a good game. I have got all 3 games on a bet, which is taking place in the Premier League today. And this one I have got on it. It's made. I've done a lot of corners today. Over 11.5 corners over the course of 90 minutes. So I need 12 or more corners between the two teams. Newcastle to have at least 6 and Tottenham to have at least 5. And then, of course, I've gone for a double chance. Newcastle or draw. Pays back £4.33, which equals to a £3.33 pence profit of a £1 deposit. For the Chelsea Crystal Palace game, I've gone for Chelsea win, under 4.5 goals, over 6.5 corners total, and Cole Palmer to score at least 1 goal. And that will return me £4.40 off a £1 deposit. And then it is a not applicable max returns on the Man United v Liverpool game, and that is because it has got a separate bet on it, which is specifically for Bruno Fernandes to score at any time. The rest of that one includes a double chance, Man United or draw, total goals over 0.5. So at least 1 goal will be scored. Team corners for Liverpool over 6.5 and over 2.5 corners for Manchester United. And Fraser's in the house. He's in the house. He's Fraser. He's in the house. Way, Fraser. So yeah, there you go then, people. The bets are in. The bets are locked in. And we are locked in, people. Half an hour earlier. Trust me when I tell you. My brain was going a little bit like... So I got the earlier bus today. Because normally I'd get on the 8:54 and go to the bus station. Instead, I walked down to... I walked down to the bottom of the area that I live in. And I went and caught a slightly, well, a different bus, let's just say. And then I got in about 13 minutes earlier than normally would at the city centre. And yeah, about 11 o'clock time, my brain was getting, because normally at 11 o'clock, I'm right, okay, still got an hour left. Chill. Yeah, not today. I had to catch the bus at 11:25 as opposed to 12:05, which was a 40-minute difference in terms of catching the bus. However, because I arrived 13 minutes earlier than usual, it was a 27-minute cut-off of my normal Sunday routine. So, yeah. Oh, who they lost to? Oh, yes, and by the way, whilst we're at it, people, if you are in the chat, please say hello to Fraser, because he will be keeping us posted on the Old Firm derby, and he'll also be keeping us posted on the other 1:30 kickoff, which is taking place today, in which sees Chelsea up against Crystal Palace. Well, we could keep talking and talking and talking, and you can keep talking, but it is time to bring you some team news and match information for Newcastle v Spurs. They lost 3-2 to RB Leipzig. Oh dear. Oh dear, they were at home as well. Not good for Bayer Leverkusen then. Well, Bayer Leverkusen suffered their first Bundesliga defeat in over a season. But, well, we all lose games every now and again. Okie dokie. Let's take a look firstly then at the league table for this one. And we'll start with Chelsea up against Crystal Palace. Chelsea are currently on a +2 goal difference and on 3 points in 12th. A point for Chelsea would put them on to 4 points and into 10th. They would be, well, depending on the Spurs-Newcastle result, they'd be in 10th. In fact, we're not going to comment on that too much because, yeah, Chelsea can't really say where they'll be. But with 3 points, they can go on to 6 points, level on points with Liverpool, Brentford, and Villa, and they would potentially go above. In fact, they'd go above Brentford, and if they were to win by more than 3 goals, depending on Liverpool's results, they would go above Liverpool. For Crystal Palace, they are in the relegation zone. They are on a -3 goal difference with 0 points. So a singular point would do them the world of good on the -3 goal difference. They would go above Wolves and put them back into the relegation zone. Ipswich on a -5 at the moment after the 2-0 and 4-1 defeats. However, they got their first point on the board yesterday after scoring their second Premier League goal of the season, in which managed to get them a 1-1 draw against Fulham. So Ipswich look okay for now, but Crystal Palace are in the relegation zone. But they can change that by putting a point on the board, which would shove, at the very least, Wolverhampton Wanderers back into the relegation zone. Ipswich, as far as we're aware, should be fine in terms of being in the relegation zone. And Newcastle and Spurs, well, they're both on 4 points. Spurs have the better goal difference. Quite simply, either team can go on to 7 points with a victory today, which would put them level on points with Brighton and Arsenal, and yeah. And of course, we'll be analysing the Manchester United v Liverpool game a little bit later on, and you can join us for coverage of that one at 3:45. I'm having to be really careful with what I'm saying today because obviously, of course, the kickoff times are different, and I am very, very used to saying the words 1:45 for a 2 o'clock kickoff and 4:15 for the 4:30. However, we are in package C for the Sunday kickoff time, so it's different. 4-3-3 formations for both teams then. Nick Pope begins in goal for Newcastle. The back four is Emil Kraft, Tino Livramento, Lloyd Kelly, and Dan Burn. Midfield is a three of Harvey Barnes, Sean Longstaff, and Bruno Guimaraes. And the front three, Joel Linton, Anthony Gordon, and Alexander Isak. Still no Fabian Schär available in the squad due to his 3-match ban, which I think has 1 game left on it after this one because of his red card for violent conduct in the opening game against Southampton. On that bench, though, Martin Dubravka, Kieran Trippier, Matt Targett, Lewis Hall, Alex Murphy, Sandro Tonali, Jacob Murphy, Miguel Almiron, and William Asula. As for Spurs, it's Guglielmo Vicario in goal, a back four of Radu Dragusin, Destiny Udogie, Christine Romero, who was my man of the match for both of Spurs' last 2 games, Pedro Porro, and then the midfield is a three of James Maddison, Yves Bissouma, and Pape Sarr, leading the front line. Dejan Kulusevski, Son, and Wilson Odobert, signed from Burnley. On the bench, Fraser Forster, former Southampton goalkeeper, Jed Spence, Ben Davis, Archie Gray, Lucas Bergval, Rodrigo Bentancur, Alfie Devine, Timo Werner, former Chelsea and RB Leipzig man, Brennan Johnson, the former Nottingham Forest man, also on that bench for Spurs. And look away if you're a Spurs fan, because oh dear, the last couple of results, St James's Park has not been a very friendly place for the Spurs. 6-1 and 4-0. Over the course of those 2 games, Spurs have lost by a score of 10-1. I know, 10-1 in the last 2 games of James's Park. So will Newcastle thump Spurs again? Or will it be a narrow victory for Newcastle? Or perhaps a surprise package in a Spurs win? Well, the referee for this one is Rob Jones, and we're going to get to it. Yes, repeating that one for you. Robert Jones, the referee for this one. That's Rob Jones. If you don't know who he is, he's a very young referee. Doesn't really pull off a smile, but he's okay, Rob Jones. He's not the worst. Chris Kavanagh, by the way, has now taken Anthony Taylor's spot in my refereeing rankings. Yes, you heard me. Anthony Taylor, who is the referee for Man United v Liverpool, is no longer my most hated referee. Chris Kavanagh now takes that spot. So no longer will I boo Anthony Taylor when I see him, because he's not my most hated anymore. It has been a tradition over the past 2 years in watch-alongs to boo Anthony Taylor onto the pitch when we see him. Not anymore, though. Because Chris Kavanagh is a disgrace. No, I think I've actually put 1-0 down. See? 1-0. Can you see it? That one there, you probably can't. Newcastle to win 1-0. So if Newcastle win this fixture 1-0, that's fine. Man United are definitely going to beat Liverpool 2-1. Joking, although I would love that. Well, I have backed Manchester United on the betting today as well. I have gone for a double chance Manchester United or draw. So I am basically telling you that I do not think think Liverpool can get a victory today at Old Trafford. I have tipped off Chelsea to definitely beat Crystal Palace, and I have gone for a double chance for this one, either Newcastle to win or a draw as well. There's a few mascots on the pitch. And yeah, 129. Now, at this time of day right now, 129, I would actually be setting up the stream. But instead, at 129, we are 1 minute away from kickoff. It's very, very strange to be in Package C. And in fact, the last time, I don't think I've ever done a full Package C before. Because normally I avoid the 1:30 kickoffs. But Not today. Well, it's time to get the scoreboard at the ready, or is it? Or is it? Because actually, we might have a moment's applause in respect to now stricken Sven-Göran Eriksson. In fact, we are. So I will just put the ticker back down for a moment there, because we are... Oh, I don't know. Are we going to pay a moment's respect to Sven-Göran Eriksson? I don't know. We are not going to be paying respects to Sven-Göran Eriksson, so there will be no applause for Sven-Göran Eriksson at St James's Park. But nevertheless, we are at the ready now for kick-off. Here we go then. Newcastle up against Spurs. Isak gets us off and running. Half an hour earlier, we're off and running. I'm going to pour myself a glass of Coke because I'm a little bit thirsty. Of course, because I always have a big lunch on a Sunday. Even if I have half an hour taken off me, I still aim to have a big lunch on Sunday. It's the reason why I go out, to make sure I get a big Sunday lunch in me. So yes, the snacking will be minimal today. I can rest assure you of that. It's on a Saturday when the snacking is quite bad. Chance for Isak. There we go. Right, glass of Coke poured, and that is probably going to be my only snack for today. And the reason why I get so hungry on a Saturday is because in order for me to provide well, I have to eat lunch at 11 o'clock on a Saturday. You heard me, 11 o'clock. I know. Call me crazy, but yeah. I have to eat lunch at 11 o'clock on a Saturday. So that's why I get so snacky at the Pringles and everything. On a Sunday, I've already eaten a nice big lunch. A pallet of chicken, fried chicken, every Sunday from Slim Chickens. It's great, man. Every Sunday. The same lunch, 3 pots of Korean barbecue sauce with a slice of toasted fried bread alongside chips and fried chicken. You can't beat that for a good lunch, can you? It's my version of a Sunday roast. But better. And then pretty much for the rest of the week, Monday to Friday, I'm on meal deals, which either is a ham sandwich with a packet of crisps and, well, actually, if I'm not, like, doing work or education, and I am going to the library to do my thumbnails or something like that, then I will go to Tesco and I will get a ham sandwich with a can of Monster and a packet of crisps. However, if I am going to Sainsbury's or Boots, then that is a little bit different, because my meal deal would be it'd be a spicy chicken pasta with like tomatoey sauce. Either tomato and basil or spicy chicken pasta when I'm like working or whatever, because obviously I'm going into my internship next week. So Monday to Wednesday, I'll be having Tesco ham sandwiches with cans of Monster and crisps, and then obviously Thursday and Friday, the healthy food. That was a Thursday. Do you know what? I can't lie about it. I'm actually happy. And I'm not actually in a school or a college. What I am doing though is I'm doing an internship at a hospital. Now, I'm actually annoyed because I only have to do 2 days next week. I only have to do Thursday and Friday next week. And it's only at the minute it's only 10 o'clock till 2 o'clock as well. Beforehand it was 8:45 till 2:30, and now 10 till 2, mate. I'm sat there just, mate, 10 till 2. It was actually 11 for me. When do you go back, Fraser? What day of the week is it? And that was a big chance, by the way, inside the 6 minute. What day do you go back? Because if you say any earlier than Thursday, I'm jealous. No word of a lie, because genuinely... What day of the week do you start college? Don't say anything. Don't say Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, because I'll just sit there thinking. Because honestly, I'm actually really peed off at the fact I've got to wait till Thursday to actually have something to do with my life. Something, you know, like people won't know. You don't know me very well, but I hate the 6 week holidays. I can't stand it. I get very bored very quickly. Flying up. You still haven't told me what day you start in college, Fraser. Are you not going to tell me, or are you not going to a college, or... He doesn't want to upset me, that's the thing. Because he probably is starting on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. And I'm sat there thinking, well, for fuck's sake, because I've got to wait till Thursday. Gordon. Lovely move from Newcastle. Harvey Barnes, let's fly, but couldn't find the target. They look lively, the Tsunami. They do look lively. And that was not far away from Harvey Barnes. The former Leicester man looking to make his mark with a goal of spectacular, but couldn't quite find it. James Maddison. Guy Bissouma. Wilson Odobert, the former Burnley man for Spurs. No Solanke, I don't think today. I think Solanke's not in the squad. Is he in the squad? Let's have a look. Dominic Solanke. Yeah, no Solanke today. No Solanke for Spurs. I don't know why. That's Romero. Pape Sarr. Oh. Kulusevski's offside. Definitely an open game, that's for sure. Son. Romero to Sarr. I went for a number, didn't I? No, I didn't go for goals, did I? Did I? No. Any updates on the Chelsea Crystal Palace game? I am keeping an eye on it myself. Because obviously, of course, I do have... Oh, Spurs! Flag up. But Christian Romero did have the ball in the back of the net. Great header from Romero. Another huge impact from him in an attacking sense, but he is offside, Christian Romero. I would like Christina. I would like Arsenal to approach Christina Romero. To be honest with you, I think that I would be happy for Arsenal to put 50 million bid in for Romero. I think he'd be a great addition to our squad, and it would mean that we can start to like. No. I'm thinking back five. I'm thinking 3 centre-backs, 2 full-backs. Joe Linton ball in. I'm thinking 5-3-2 is what I'm thinking. Because I genuinely do want Christian Romero. I think that he would blend really well with Saliba and Gabriel. Particularly with Gabriel, you know, Gabriel's a very attack-minded centre-back. But, well, no, because to have two attack-minded centre-backs is great, you know. You know, two attack-minded centre-backs in one lineup would be fantastic, because both of them have a real attacking hunger. And then Saliba can just hang back, and them two can be a little bit more expressive in their attacking, because Romero has a big footprint at Spurs with his attacking intuitions, and Gabriel exactly the same for us. So to have Romero in here in with us, I think that it'd be a good addition. Or do we go for a 5-2-3? Do we go for two DMs, a back five, two defensive midfielders? So maybe Rice and Odegaard, and then the same front three of Havertz. Because I can see it working. And then again, you know, as well. But yeah, I'd definitely be open to signing Romero. That's for sure. In fact, he's the only Spurs player I'd go for right now. Took a nick, corner to Newcastle, indicated by Rob Jones. Well, it'll be a Toon corner. Dragusin went down very quickly. Rob Jones just saying to Joel Linton and Dragusin no more. Headed over the top by I think it was Murphy actually in the end, was it? Or Kelly? It was Lloyd Kelly, former Bournemouth man. What? Oh, I'm hoping that Arsenal can get through that North London derby without Declan Rice. What it means for us is that Jorginho is going to have to be on his top game, because it looks to me as though it is going to be Jorginho alongside Thomas Partey in that defensive midfield. And I swear, them two need to have the game of their lives, because they're going to be playing 90 minutes. And we need to win that North London derby. Otherwise, it is no choice but you. Like, if we lose that North London derby, you have to get 3 points out of the Man City game. Non-negotiable. Otherwise, it's season over. Got the game stopped here. Yeah, I've got issues with Chris Kavanagh. What, is Rob Jones having an issue or something? Is Rob Jones? What's going on here? We're having a role change. The linesman's got an issue with it. So the linesman is injured. So the linesman, so we are going to actually have a role change. So one of the linesmen has now become the fourth official, and the fourth official has become a linesman. So that is what Rob Jones is indicating. No, Robert Jones is not. It's not Rob Jones. It's not. So Rob Jones is going to be the referee still. That's still the case. So the referee is still Rob Jones. It's just been a role change. So that is the information I'm getting. So basically, Rob Jones is indicating to the stadium that due to a quad injury for one of the linesmen, and the fourth official has become a linesman now, and one of the linesmen has become the fourth official because of an injury. Basically, that is what Rob Jones is saying. Right, this is now going to add a little bit. There we go. Nice smile on his face. It's Darren Bond then. Darren Bond is now the new linesman. There we go. And Rob Jones is going to get the game back underway now. So no communication issues. A quad injury for one of our linesmen, who is now the fourth official. We're back off and running though. I've not ever seen anything like that before. In fact, the last time I saw, one time Mike Dean was a fourth official. I remember this. Paul Tierney had pulled a hamstring. Do you know Paul Tierney, the referee? He'd pulled a hamstring. So at half time, Mike Dean had to, become the referee. And that was very, very bizarre. I mean, I was like, yeah. And now we've had a similar situation here, only with a linesman this time. But I think Rob Jones, the main man in the middle, is perfectly fine. And that's the important thing, because at the end of the day, Robert Jones is the referee. You know, he's the most important out of all the officials. So Livramento then for Newcastle. Pape Sarr's son. I think that will add about a 4 or 5 minute added time period to the end of the match. Also, Otter Burt had a go by him. Yeah, had a go. Well, this game does get more and more bizarre. We've had bizarre kickoff times today, of course. Just to reiterate, we are following the Premier League Sunday kickoff times package C, which is the 1:30 and 4 o'clock package. And we've also had a officiating substitution. ball sent in there, easily headed away. Livramento with the header away. Livramento. What do you think, Fraser? Which is your favourite kickoff time package for a Sunday? 0 goals yet. Indeed. Oh, long range effort, good save, Pope. Corner for Tottenham. Yeah, which is your favourite package, Fraser, for the Sunday kickoff times? Package A, package C, or sorry, package A, B, or C? Personally, obviously, I prefer package A. Package B is slightly less confusing for the brain. Goal for Chelsea. Chelsea 1-0 Crystal Palace. Nicholas Jackson with the goal. Thank you, Fraser. I need a goal from Cole Palmer in that game. I do need a goal from Cole Palmer. Otherwise, I miss out on £4.40. Oh, that's going to sting today because I've got 2 of them worth over £4. We've not had a lot of corners in this game. Let's have a little check, actually, on the corners in both of the games. But that is the goal alert from Fraser. Thank you, Fraser, for the goal alerts. We're looking at the corners stats, please. There has been no corners. I don't believe that. Odebert's shot is blocked from Wilson Odebert, but sent to Son. Sarr had a go. And Sarr off target. I need at least 7 corners in the Chelsea game. Chelsea to win under 4.5 goals. So that means that they can only win by 4. Cole Palmer will at least go 1 goal. And we'll check the statistics for the Palace-Chelsea game. And there has been 2 corners of Chelsea. So we are 5 corners away from the correct amount of corners in that game. And in this one, it is a little bit more simple with the corners. We need over 4.5 for Spurs, and they've had 1. And we need over 5.5 for Newcastle. So another 3 corners for Newcastle. That's all sorted. There needs to be 12 corners in total. Okay. It's all about, these 2 games are all about corners for me. Yes, I know. It's very, very, I don't know why, but I always seem to end up on a Sunday counting corners. Maddison sent it towards the near post. And that was, I think, a corner, was it? That was a corner, was it? Oh, 3 each now. That means we are just now 1 away. No, I'm looking at the wrong game. But we are halfway there from the 12 required. Newcastle need another 3 and only 2 more required for Spurs. You guys love this, don't you? Just watching me count corners. Oh, Gordon could be favourite with the bounce, but Vicario was out. Joe Linton to Isak. Newcastle have a corner. That should be number 4 for them. Should be Newcastle's 4th corner in this game. Yep, 4th corner for Newcastle. So Newcastle, I need another 2 for them. Vicario pushed it away. Longstaff. Kulusevski. Still 0-0. Half an hour played. We're in the 32nd minute. Kulusevski wins a corner off Murphy. That's the 4th for Spurs, I think. It is. So 1 more required for Spurs, 2 more required for Newcastle. Just to reiterate that, I need 2 more corners from the Tsunami, 1 more from Spurs. And remember, there has to be over 12 in the game. Edge of the box shot is blocked. And again from Porro. Still not looking that good for the Chelsea Palace game in terms of corners, are we? Statistics. 2 Go get another 5 corners, Chels. I'm not bleeding. Oh. The Chelsea Palace game is crap for corners. Millcraft. Bloody hell. Romero. James Maddison intercepted by Murphy. Celtic, the green and white army. Green and white army. Lead 3-0 in the Old Firm. Thank you, Fraser, for the goal alert. We are in our 34th minute, about to hit the 35th. And that was a foul by Pape Sarr and Lloyd Kelly. It looks like a sore one as well. No red card. He looked very serious, that. But yellow card, Pape Sarr. By the way, I'm booked in for a haircut, so don't panic. Once the Nations League hits, you will see. Yeah, next week. But well, on the same day as my beginning of my internship, you will see less hair on my head. Corey Livramento got a nudge from Udogie. Free kick. No. Definitely a free kick. Rather cheap from Udogie as well. They do seem to be inviting pressure on themselves, Spurs. And Anthony Gordon over this free kick situation. Romero marking down Burn, a real lurkant in that box, and it's clipped in there, headed away. As far as Longstaff, Livramento under pressure from Romero. Ball in, goal! Coming in shape of Harvey Barnes, the former Leicester City man, announces his arrival in this game. 1-0 to Newcastle. "37th minute, and Harvey Barnes gives Newcastle the lead." Are you joking? Newcastle have been almost dominant. Spurs have been struggling. Deserved goal. A very deserved lead for Newcastle. And Harvey Barnes deserves a goal as well. Look at the celebration. Looks to be a bow and arrow celebration there from him. Love it. And that is Premier League goal number 1 for this Premier League season for Harvey Barnes. For Pape Sarr. Seven minutes to play in the first half. Newcastle have the lead. Of course, we will have at least 5 added minutes at the end of the first half, you would expect, because of the officiating substitution. See you later, Ashik. Have a good one, matey. I think Manchester United will get the job done. Bloody hell. You're lying. Chelsea. Two corners. Ugh. This one's flying in the corners, mate. 4 each. That's all I'm interested in. Corners. Udogi to Bissouma. Pape Sarr. Madison, a ball across, cleared away for a throw. Think it was Dan Burn. It was. Quick throw-in. Son. Intercepted by Elliot Anderson. It's going to be retrieved by Bissouma. Isak failed to retrieve the loose ball. Destiny Udogi. Away from Gordon. Draws the foul on the edge of the box from Longstaff. And he's going to get booked as well, Sean Longstaff, by Rob Jones. Let's have a look. Yeah, it goes through the back of him, make it as a yellow card. Yeah, I agree. Correct decision from Rob Jones. Comes in from behind on Udogi. So, there's going to be a shot. But Rob Jones has already given the free kick the way of Newcastle. Oh. Could sense that one coming for about a minute. Livramento, ball down the line. No. Well, by the looks of things, on SofaScore, the Chelsea Crystal Palace game has been extremely boring. It is Crystal Palace's third straight London derby. I haven't checked this actually, but do we play Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park first this season? Will be 2:45, by the way. The team news for the Man United Liverpool game will be out. Of course, it has to be out 75 minutes before kickoff now. Let's have a look. I'm looking for Crystal Palace v Arsenal here. I want to see if we're playing them away first or at home first. We will be playing Crystal Palace away first this season on the 21st of December. And obviously on Boxing Day, Thursday the 26th, we play Ipswich. And that you expect will be on Prime Video. So we're into a minimum of 5 minutes added on as I call. Burn away that. Yeah, Joel Linton's going to get booked. 2 fouls in quick succession from Joel Linton. And it's not a great challenge, is it, really? It's 2 of those from him. And it's his second booking of the season. Son to the byline, kept it in, I think. He did keep it in. I will confirm that. He did keep the ball in play. And now Spurs have got a throw in what is a third additional minute at the end of this first half. Now I'll play for Newcastle's throw. Well, this game finishes 1-0. I'm happy, to be fair with you. Not going to lie about it. This game finishes 1-0. Job's a good one for me. 2 more corners for Newcastle, 1 more for Spurs. Job is a good one. Kelly. Then obviously, of course, well, a nice little cherry on top. If United win or draw, all I need is 1 goal to be scored in that game. I've gone for Liverpool to have 7 corners in the game and Man United to have 3. And if that doesn't go through, well, Bruno Fernandes scores a goal, and that's great. Son. James Maddison fouled. Is it going to be a corner? Nothing given. Yeah, he's rolling around on the floor like a baby. James Maddison. I don't think there's much in this at all. No, there's no contact. No, nothing in that. He's rolling around like a baby, James Maddison. He's back up now, but half-time whistle. And it is 1-0 at the break. Harvey Barnes with the goal. Half-time score. St James's Park is Newcastle United 1, Spurs 0. Well, there you go. 1-0 to Newcastle at the break. Who wants to play a half-time game? Because we didn't do any half-time games yesterday. So I'm sure on this Super Sunday, this abnormal Super Sunday, you'd like some half-time games. Let me know. Well, I would like this game to be done with by 3:25. Just trying to think there. Yeah, 3:25. 3:25, yeah. Anyone play a half-time game? No? Yeah? What are we saying? No half-time game? If you don't want a half-time game, that's fine, mate. But, say something if you want one, lads, because we've got 15, well, we've got about 13, 12 minutes, so. It's been a very flat chat. I just have a feeling that the abnormal kickoff time might have contributed to the quietness in chat. But please, speak up now if you want a half-time game. Please do. Speak up right now if you want a half-time game because, time is ticking. So, yeah, I am offering it today. So if you want one, speak up. Chelsea and Crystal Palace half-time 1-0. Two corners. And I said, yeah. Need another 5 more in that one, otherwise, we're a bit screwed, aren't we? Not that one. You're for later. And yeah, if this game finishes 1-0, I've got a £1 free bet. And if Man United win 2-1, I've got a £1 free bet. I also would beat Jamie Carragher, I think, would I? Let's have a look. Let's have a little look at the Super 6, eh? Why not? View current round. Head to head with Jamie Carragher, please. Yep. So, yeah. Jamie's gone 2-2 for this game. And yeah, Newcastle win it. Then I will get 2 points. He gets none. Yeah. So basically, if Man United beat Liverpool and Newcastle beat Spurs, I've beaten Jamie Carragher. Because I am currently, as things stand, a 1 point deficit of him with the 5 points. Just trying to think, hang on a minute. So yeah, if we take away the 3 points for the correct score, that leaves me on 8 points. So I would be, so without the correct score, I'd be an 8-point deficit to him. I'd be an 8-point deficit to him. But that would still mean if Man United beat Liverpool 2-1, I would go above him on 13 points to 12. Now, as long as Newcastle win this and Man United win 2-1, or I get at least one correct score, one correct score out of either of these 2 games that I'm doing today, and then 5 points out of either of them. So one correct score and one correct result will beat Jamie Carragher, basically. So basically, I need 5 points off one, 2 points off the other. If I don't get 5 points out of one, I don't beat Jamie Carragher and I don't get into the draw. So that's the way we're rolling. Right, how long we got to the second half? It's 2:31, so we should be soon getting back underway. Yeah, half time was 2:15, 5 minutes late. So yeah, we should be about 2:35, 2:36, second half getting going, I think. Yeah, 2:35, 2:36, I'd say. Who's this guy? Christian Rodriguez Roja. We Haaland hat-trick. 8 hat-tricks for Haaland. Na, 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 na. Right, focus on the corners then, people. Second half about to get underway. And England are, I think, beating Sri Lanka in the cricket. For those of you who are interested by the sound of David Jones's voice in the Formula One, the Pirelli Italian Grand Prix. Grand Prix is taking place, Pirelli Grand Prix in Italy, which is taking place on Sky Sports F1 if you want to watch that one. So there's England cricket on if you want to watch that. There is a Grand Prix on Sky as well. Or bam, 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 Man United Liverpool kicking off at 4 o'clock. And Cobby Maynard is actually speaking to Sky right now in the Theatre of Dreams, otherwise known as Old Trafford. There's Brennan Johnson as well, Welshman, on our screens. Looks like he's going to come on in the second half for Spurs. I will never let you go. I will never stop this flame. Car insurance on 349 quid. A year or a month? Because 349 quid a month sounds a little bit steep for my liking. For just car insurance. Here we go then, second half about to get underway. And Celtic 3-0 win of the Rangers. The Green and White Army in the Old Firm get the job done. Celtic 3, Rangers 0 in the Old Firm. So that's Celtic with a 3-0 win over Rangers. And that doesn't surprise me and also delights me. I'm sure we'll get the chance to watch an Old Firm this season. Of course, the kick-off time just has to be Saturday at 12:30. Or the other option is TNT Sports don't have a game on Saturday, which, yeah, they should do that, you know. They should have no 12:30 kickoff on a Saturday. Yeah, because I don't just exchange watch-alongs like that, you know what I mean? Because Tom needs his weekend out. I need a weekend out into the city always. Always. And 12 o'clock kickoffs, man, are a bit grueling. A bit grueling. In fact, I think it's the earliest start that we can possibly have. 12 o'clock. In fact, there was actually a West Brom Wolves game that kicked off at 11:30 in the morning once. That was awkward, man. I don't think I would have enjoyed that. 11:30 in the morning, kicking off. Which is why I'm glad that I wasn't in attendance for West Bromwich Albion versus Wolverhampton Wanderers in the FA Cup. And the corners in the Chelsea versus Crystal Palace game are going nowhere. Kulusevski looking to make something happen there. Did that go out of play? No. Livramento. Isak. Yeah, he was offside, you can tell. Good yard or two off. In fact, he was so badly offside that Sky Sports didn't even show a replay. Isak through the lines. Could be a chance for a second goal. That's a great challenge from Radu Dragusin. And Picari has entered the corner, I think. Well, I am annoyed by that. The corners are what matter. Pedro Porro looking to weave a way through. Ball right across the face of goal. And in the end, it's on a plate for Anthony Gordon to clear the ball. You've got to have somebody, Johnny, on the spot of the back post, though, to tap that in. Bissouma failed to win the ball for his challenge on Barnes, and Bissouma receives a yellow card for the challenge, or Brandon Johnson, right-hand side for Spurs. Porro. Corners are catching up a bit on the Chelsea game. 4 now for proper Chels. And that game requires 7 for me. And it needs a Cole Palmer goal as well. Basuma's lost it to Anthony Gordon. Gordon was blocked off in the end. We are going to get the team news in a moment for Manchester United up against Liverpool. About 3 minutes or so, and that will be out for us. 3:45. You can join us for kickoff for that for the match. 2:45. The lineups should come out 75 minutes before kickoff, and then the actual kickoff itself is at 4 o'clock. We have a goal alert, which Fraser is going to give us now. I did actually see it just before Fraser came in, but Chelsea have conceded an equaliser, and Eze with an equaliser to make it 1-1 at the Bridge. So Chelsea 1, Crystal Palace 1. Wow, there's Tonali warming up. And it's going to be a free kick for the foul by Joel Linton on Kulusevski. How are the corners looking in that game, Fraser? I've got 4 on my screen in terms of the corner counts for that game. And this game, I think we're on 4 each. So still requiring 2 more for Newcastle, 1 more for Spurs. Unless, of course, I've missed something. Yeah. So, yeah, 2 more required for Newcastle, 1 more required for Spurs in terms of corners. The Chelsea game needs a Cole Palmer goal. And it needs to stay under 4.5 goals. And for this one, Newcastle or draw, and over 11.5 corners. And so far we have 8. Another 2 more then for Newcastle would make it 10. Another 1 more for Spurs, and that would make it 11. So we need, we need 12 corners basically. Johnson took a deflection, it's hung, and it's headed off target. Looked like a certain goal, this one, to be fair, for Spurs. Deflects off the shoulder of Lloyd Kelly. Potential handball in there, maybe, I don't know. Hey, it's the one and only Flixie. Son, great tackle, Burn. I am on corner counting today. We are counting corners. So, I think everybody was a bit thrown by Tom live half an hour earlier and Son. That took a deflection. It means it's going to be a corner. Rob Jones indicates it. So Spurs have now got the required amount of corners from them. There you go. Over 4.5 corners for Spurs. They have had 5 and that's hit the bar. So now it's all eyes on Newcastle to get 2 more. Well, for this game, we are totally focused on corners. We need over 11.5 corners, over 5.5 corners for Newcastle, over 4.5 for Tottenham, which is completed, and Newcastle to win or a draw. Madison Ice. Own goal, Dan Burn. Well, Spurs have, in a very awkward circumstances, really equalised. It is 1-1. It's not going to be a correct score for me. And I mean, he tries to parry it away, grab hold of it. I mean, I'm sorry, but Ramsdale could have done better than that. I mean, Nick Pope, you're an England international goalkeeper. That's awful. That really is. That's terrible. Kulusevski, it's another corner. That now makes it 6 corners for Spurs. 4 for Newcastle. That's 10 in total. The bet still can't be completed unless Newcastle have 6. And Spurs cannot win. Probably click that one in there. I know. What was he doing? It was terrible goalkeeping. Guimaraes looking to lead the counter. Nothing in that, though. He topples over and loses the ball to Maddison. And that's going to be a foul. Yellow card. Bruno Guimaraes. And that's his first booking of the season. He's having a little bit of a go at Rob Jones there because he feels as though well, I'll be honest with you, I'd have subbed Nick Pope off for that mistake, and I would have brought on Martin Dubravka. He needs to be focused. And the Manchester United v Liverpool lineups have been released 6 minutes late. And you presume Sky Sports will announce them at 3 p.m. Porro had a go for goal, but fired it off target. Let's have a look then at those Manchester United v Liverpool team lineups for you guys. Here we go. And it's Andre Onana who begins in goal for Manchester United. A back four of Nasser Mazraoui, Matthias de Ligt making his debut, I think. Lisandro Martinez and Diogo Dalot in that back four. The midfield is a three of Bruno Fernandes, the captain, Casemiro and Kobbie Mainoo. Front three, Joshua Zirkzee getting his first start alongside Marcus Rashford and Alejandro Garnacho in that front three. On the bench, it's Christian Eriksen, Toby Collier, Altay Bayindir, Tom Heaton, Amad Diallo, Anthony, Ethan Wheatley, Harry Maguire and Johnny Evans. For Liverpool, it's Alisson in goal, a back four of Virgil van Dijk, Ibrahima Konate, Andrew Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold. The midfield is a three of Dominic Szoboszlai, Alexis McAllister and Ryan Gravenberch. Front three is Luis Diaz alongside Mo Salah and Diogo Jota. On the bench for Liverpool is Wataru Endo, Harvey Elliott, Kaheem Kelleher, Darwin Nunez, Cody Gakpo, Joe Gomez, Konstantinos Tsimikas, Jarrell Quansah and Connor Bradley. Oh dear. Is it mad, is it? Well, all I'm interested in is corners. How many corners have we had in that one? 4-2. One more. And a Cole Palmer goal will do the job for me. How are we looking for corners in this game? I think we still require at least one or two from Newcastle. We do. He's probably on the boat back to Ireland or something, I think. You put me on a tab on the small side of the screen. Ah, well, that's okay. Game in the middle big. Ooh. Very nice. Johnson. Nobody there to meet it in a Spurs shirt. Well, Palace starting to get themselves into the game a little bit more now against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Of course, a Chelsea win and a Cole Palmer goal is required for me. And of course, we still require one more corner. Oh dear. Not great then. Bad quality picture, but it's the watchable because of no lag. The stream on the streaming side for Chelsea Palace. Yeah. I'm with you. Murphy's lost the ball. Newcastle playing great in this second half. Johnson straight at Pope, who this time holds on and makes no mistakes. Unless the coverage is really, really bad or really, really behind, I just leave it as it is. Team Livramento to Guimaraes. Lovely ball. Lovely tackle by Romero. We're still looking for one more corner from either team in the Chelsea game, and I still need a Cole Palmer goal and a win for Chelsea. I'm sure you can't. Although I take it you'll want to watch Manchester United versus Liverpool, eh? And Gordon, attack for Newcastle looks promising. Murphy, it will be a corner to Newcastle. Good save, Vicario. One more, and that's... should be at 6 to Spurs, 5 for Newcastle, which should make it 11. And it's played in there. Nothing coming of it, though. Let's have a look at the Premier League app and find out just exactly how many corners we have had. It is 6 to 5, making it a total of 11. So if Newcastle get one more corner, that triggers 3 parts of the bet. And all we need is for Spurs not to win. And then that is £4.33 back for me off this game. And that was Madison. Yeah, wild. You see, it's really bad. Well, Sandro Tonali has risen. And the Italian flags with Sandro Tonali written all over them come out at St James's Park as he is going to make his mark and his appearance on St James's Park. Lewis Haaland and Tonali replace Sean Longstaff and Lloyd Kelly. I take it not. I think it'd be really, really bad on a boat Wi-Fi, to be fair. He's got an IPTV. How will you be watching Man United v Liverpool, Flicks? Will you be back in time for the Man United Liverpool game, or will you get to watch the whole match on the boat? This is Wilson about the former Burnley man looking to cause trouble. Goal kick. I'm just looking at... Ooh. I do need this match over by 3:25. So I'm hoping that that will be the case. I do need this match over by 3:25. Burn gives it away cheaply. Wilson Odobert had an opening. Deflected behind for what will be a 7th Spurs corner, which triggers the required 12, I think. Sheffield United 1-0. Didn't realise Sheffield United were playing. Kuznetsky corner, Dragusin header wide. €30 for the year. Well, I now pay $10.99 a month for Premier Sports because obviously, of course, that is where the Nations League now lives. It is where the international break lives. And so we have decided to make the investment into more of that. And I've got to ring them up, actually. I've got to ring Premier Sports up because, obviously, on Thursday, the Nations League gets going. And I am having trouble with the Premier player, so... So I am going to try and see if they can either fix that, or they can. I can get it put on Prime Video for me, so I can get it on my Prime account instead, which might be better. If it's a Prime channel, so I'll see what I can do with that. But no matter what, the Nations League is going to be on Realltom Football. Corners, Chelsea. They are annoying me, the corners. Because I think we're still waiting for one more from Newcastle, and Spurs have now got an 8th. It's a short corner routine. That's going to be a free kick. 25-30 yards out. Unless I hope I haven't missed any, because well... One more Newcastle, come on. 5 is not enough. And you can't lose either. Timo Werner on the pitch. He is lucky, isn't he? Away by Livramento, only as far as Son. Johnson with the header, cleared away by Isak. Maddison, oh, good save, Pope. And that's now a 9th corner for Newcastle, and we're still waiting on the 6th for Newcastle. Corner, headed clear. Porro. That's number 10 for Spurs. 15 minutes. And what? Come on, Newcastle. One more corner. You've got 15 minutes to do it. Or else you are going to annoy me. Headed clear. Oh, Johnson. Yeah, I can't have Spurs scoring. I can't have Spurs scoring because I need either a draw or a win. Yeah, sod Super 6 now, mate. Mate, listen, sod Super 6. Yeah. Because unless Newcastle win the game, Super 6 is out the window. I can still get the correct score though on the Man United Liverpool game. Oh! Chelsea and Palace. That is 7 corners, under 4.5 goals. Now I just need Chelsea to win via a Cole Palmer goal. And that will also return. Cole Palmer has to score the winning goal, though, for me to benefit. It's a corner! It's a corner! Yes! We're in. We're in. We're locked in. We are locked in now. That's 7 for Newcastle. No, sorry, that's 6 for Newcastle. That's what we needed. 6 corners for Newcastle. We're in. We're in, people. Corner sent in. Murphy. Shot blocks for now. Yeah, now just stay like this. Yeah, 13 minutes, mate. As long as Newcastle don't lose the game. That is my, everything's returned. And the extra. Because I claimed £2.17 today. Off the West Ham game yesterday. I put £3 down. £4 down, sorry, and that's returned it. Here's a chance for Newcastle. Squares it, Isak! Perfect goal for Newcastle. Perfect win for Newcastle, surely. And I expect now that this is a winning ticket. Full return. With a 33p profit. Well, I put down £4 on three games, and this one is going to return me £4.33. So I get a full return on what I've put down today, plus 33 pence extra. So everything I put down on these 3 games comes back in this ticket. So that's me happy. Yeah, this is everything comes back with that. And if Cole Palmer can get a goal for Chelsea, which will win them the game, then that will be an extra £4.40, which will make the grand total of profits £8.7. Hang on, £8.77, I think. No, hang on. Shh. £8. Yeah. £8.73. They have, but they're on the road to the win. It will be Spurs' first defeat of the season, I think. And somebody let me know if Cole Palmer scores, will you? Because that's what it's all about. Doesn't matter if Chelsea score themselves, it has to be Cole Palmer. Otherwise, all eyes on Man United Liverpool. And by the way, there is a separate thing tagged to this one. So as well as the joint bet, there is a separate bet for specifically Bruno Fernandes to score at any time in the game. And then joint together is Man United or draw, over 0.5 goals, Liverpool to have 7 corners at least, and over 2.5 for Manchester United. Yeah. So I just want to remind everybody, if Bruno Fernandes does not score in the Man United Liverpool game, then that does not matter. It is separate from the rest of it. And of course, if the main part, well, the joint part doesn't pay out, but Bruno does score, then I still get something off this ticket. So it doesn't matter what happens. If Bruno scores, I will get something. Do we have any updates on Chelsea v Crystal Palace? No, we don't. I will just make sure that I've got nothing wrong with the corners. Kulusevski, ball across, Tonali in the way. Cleared by Joel Linton. Oh, no, he's been chopped down. Yeah, that's going to be a free kick. Yeah. Chelsea aren't going to win, are they? Chelsea aren't going to win. Oh, well. I mean, Bruno Fernandes scoring alone could be quite a big reward. It doesn't matter. I shouldn't be angry because I have got a return. You know what I mean? You know, on one game, everything that I've put down today has come back, so I've got no complaints. But if Chelsea were to get a winner, that through Cole Palmer, right about now, that'd be fantastic. And if Bruno Fernandes was to score, that'd be also fantastic. And if Man United don't lose, that would also be fantastic. With at least one goal scored. Isak. It's gone out of play. Will be a corner to Newcastle. That definitely seals it then. That definitely seals it. That's 7 for Newcastle. That definitely seals it. That just makes sure. And about 3:25. Well, I don't expect this match to be done by 3:25, but at 3:25 I will need to enter camper and begin with the overlay. Because obviously, of course, now everything is pre-prepared and ready. So I now only have to spend 5 minutes on the overlay as opposed to 10, which is nice. So I have managed to cut down that time by quite a significant. I mean, that's good, isn't it? I've managed to cut down the overlay time by 5 minutes. So because originally it was 10 minutes to set up to do the overlays, and now it's 5. So that is something that makes me feel chuffed. I bet they're thinking they're going to win, and they probably are. My prediction is Manchester United to win 2-1. And remember, if Manchester United beat Liverpool by the score of 2-1, I beat Jamie Carragher on Super 6. I earn myself a £1 free bet. And with all of that, with a Bruno Fernandes goal tagged into that and the correct amount of corners, then yeah, could be a nice day. And we will get down to talking about that one at 3:45. Yes, mate. Werner, byline, great challenge, Dan Burn. Well timed, brilliant challenge. Yeah, of course I will. I mean, anyway, I've got a haircut scheduled for next week, so definitely. Spurs are going to get a throw in. We're now into the 90th minute. Bergwijn with the throw to Porro. Oh, and by the way, I can only have a chance of beating Jamie Carragher if Newcastle hold on to the 3 points in this game. It is a required 7 points to beat Jamie Carragher. So the correct so with a win for Newcastle, it must be the correct score for Man United v Liverpool for me to beat Jamie Carragher and be within the chance to win a grand. Romero clips it in, burn away. We're going to have 5 additional minutes at the end. And Newcastle need to hold on to this win, otherwise I've got no chance of beating Jamie Carragher. Gordon driving on. In fact, a Spurs equaliser would mean Jamie Carragher gets the correct score. He'd put 2-2 down for this game, and Bruno Guimaraes with a celebration there. Now, what I would say here, play it to Gordon and run it to the corner. But he just used to clip it in, and that's caught by Vicario with ease. You better be joking with me. You'd better be joking with me. Yes, I was about to say, Son is in the middle. And he doesn't score a worldie. I would have been fuming. You know that. Yeah, because I don't like Jamie Carragher as a person, and I quite frankly would like to beat him and would like to be, for the second week in a row, in with a chance to win £1,000. I would. Oh, do you know what? If I ever trig that jackpot on Super 6, wow, it will be beautiful. If I trigger that jackpot, it will be. Kozaski, oh dear. I think £1 million. You correct all. If you get all 6 scores correct, you win £1 million. 1 million. Oh, I bleeding clicked on the wrong overlay. Shit. I now have multiple overlays. That's the one we need. Man United v Liverpool. I could still be in with a chance to win £1,000 if Manchester United v Liverpool 2-1. And you never know. Could happen. That's what I've gone for. Long by Dragusin. We played the 5 minutes. We're all eyes on Rob Jones now, who's surely going to blow the full-time whistle in a moment. If Newcastle can clear the ball, Livramento, Rob Jones is going to blow the full-time whistle, surely. Do we have a full-time whistle upon us? A minute over the 5 allocated minutes. And that is the full-time whistle. And Eddie Howe has 2 wins in 3. And it's 3 in 3 at St James's Park against Spurs. Full-time score, St James's Park, Newcastle 2, Spurs 1. We will see you in 16 minutes' time, 3:45 for Manchester United v Liverpool. Take care. See you in 15 minutes. Bye.